Lady ain't bremo the mama ya sassy hold or to say. Oh my no, oh my no, yes and I say, oh my for private jet. Oh my no, yes and I say,
here we go. Okay, this is my motherland, Lady Ghana tiny. Anything I go talk, you get a tiny. Bo, Bonia, hey, Bonnie Dana Fay, hey. Many me feel he can see, many won't pay. Malaba, he can't find the Bajamin Cabo. When you look on India, I promise on my own, I'm more tired near Shona. Pulling off a Mina Sana, Libukuna, no Shona.
Yawaena, Jumanchia Fico May, Cohen Kabila Capito. Zahida kai banda bambanci mu daina zalunci ubangijin Allah wai ma zumunci ya fi komai annan Muhammad wai ma zumunci ya fi komai iyayenmu wai ma zumunci ya fi komai.
See, this is not a peace song, it's a love song. Peace and Ghana getting married, keep the love strong. See, a peace we cannot risk. War at home is like cardiac arrest, cause home is where the heart is. Let the trumpets sound victory. The battle that we won is a battle for a peace. We promise on an honor that we'll never fight again, cause Ghana is a happy place of joy we should defend.
Get up, what's up, motherland? I don't feel like Obidi and Afia. I'm in love with you now. Tamajiba Majihada Mabiyatawa Wasanya Willa Doji Love for from Dakachale. How? From the big six, you still to fix things. Mawa Hamakafu was she can't reach this.
If you don't make it be, somebody for fight, we don't need one a piece. Hey, income boom. Hey, easy with it. If you we to protect the nation, but the God that anyone I save it.
About the peace, hey, about our summer day, Kurjan, about the PP, hey, I want to know now summer day, walk, hey, from a wabo, what has some chon once, say, many bay you, some killing you, Shiwara, which has if you won't pay for, I'm also who are when you did your cocoto, a lady be okay, palace, a lady more okay, palace, a lepus you call care palace, I'm out with you all in him. It's all about a peace, hey, Baloba.
In a doom, stores here to doom, police say you foom, and we say soon. Papa, yeah, papa, depending on how Mwashakuma Muma, Memina Danima, Papa, would don't know what it is. What's the Mudania true? Send a photo gem, who read on BBC.
Ghana, it's no more.
Papa, picture free me, they am not made him no war.
Instead of the peacemakers, for they shall be called the sons and daughters of God. Hey, we pray for love, we pray for peace, we pray for unity always. To make our nation better. To make our nation better. Bring peace to our land. Nation better. Peace up.
So bring me baby. Ghana. Nakana beyo. Hey yo, if you mean so bring me baby. Ghana. Nakana beyo. Hey yo, if you mean me mangana, adeshe mangana. mama swear. Mama ye fedi akuye ni ondo efansu mi many. Now many ye yakasara japadea. Yana no di abebre se de to maye. Inchi asemena say yes
All right, people. I don't want me more about more trust and you may near VA. And I dream how much there was a brave pass, says I bring what you may. Now do a video to another radio. Now, one me I want to say, when he ain't, and I able to me. Thanks once again for logging to Amenado Radio. We have a lot to talk about. Now, watch him in Sembe Brian, a course so, I will my Ghana. And it's here the Munina bro, Baku. Na ya buemu, near the woo ejuma. The E-Levy is here to stay. So what's going on? What's wrong with the NDC? And you're more Jim Bunny. On your two phone is Susubribi Pabi. Susubribipa. Once again, thank you for joining us live from Amenado Studio. And then see a dozen Nyankopon the Acheye. And until yet, me a bedroom and a besia mu say. Nessa say a dear Sedason come out by the Yankopo. Sasa Nadumunti and a wa. On your two phones is Susubribi Pebby. Susubribi Pana Fabua, oh my God. Now, one, same crophobia or mine one. Susuboni in Kwan, I show a massive chomp. I've been Papa Bia any one team near Echo Subiara, a Jimbone. No grand so near Cosubia, yes, Suboni. At the Pabia, a beba or my no. Obefa kwa Bonibia, so sa opeso boku. One say, I think say no more ya na ye boy. Titi nyum pants with some say NDC for no. As I want say, and I know so we boo on a sumunia. It sounds a bonino one war paddy. Susubipa. One cafe for Boamio, and now for boy we have flew no food and no bottom or so for Ghana. na kaza obia enya ne so ene de so what of oswampo fu tape bi na aba bonte what there unti ya na obeti or no contribution no chop that is NDC for you.
Anyhow, Necrono, or Femuma, Vesseling Wominia, Neotemuno, or Femuma. India Seminole said, Yes, I'm gonna ye. And yes, I bet that teaching about
all right, people. Ora for me that was BM say. What me do a video to enumerate now near bedding come on. That's right.
So the essence of my praise.
There goes another one, the powerful one. It's all about his grace.
I've been through a lot, but grace sustained me. My test is now a testimony. So the essence of my praise,
hey,
is centered on your grace.
That's right.
It was you, my lawyer in that courtroom. It was you, my soldier on that battlefield. So the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Hey, Lord, the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. The essence of is centered on who has changed my story.
One fancy me send me microphone. I will off kakra. Forgive me one more time.
It is you.
My main fan Chama Reverend Samuel. I was San Francisco, California. Reverend Enchia Enko Emma.
Into dancing. It is you and just your grace.
Na Minchia, Madam Chair, our own chairperson, Mrs. Obaya from Pump.
I made it without you.
MPP USA. Maybe come Mr. Pia Dankwa.
Without you.
Chairman Body. Anyone who live from Denver, Colorado, you know, Mamin Chana Nabuansi.
Brought me through. So the essence of my grace is centered on your grace.
And Chabia Mukoma, Mr. Franklin, also in Denver, Colorado.
Without you.
Marianne Sano, I may call Connecticut. Memphis Chas from Koyama, Antia Santua. Any Miss Pepra or Connecticut and you may. And you will see a domination. And Sona, Nana Ama, Sister Nana Ama, also is at the Connecticut. Or Confanoche. Or Convoy to one catch and Amianto. Or Confor is the. NDC NDC representative our America. Let me check Dr. Lawrence. Dr. Lawrence also speaks for NDC, and I better Dr. Lawrence in Kanyumri.
By your stripes, I am healed, I am free. So the essence of my faith is because of your great the essence of my grace is centered on your grace. Who has changed my story? Who has given me a song? Turn my mourning into dancing. It is you and just your grace. You have changed my story. Protocol breaker, you made a way. You turned my mourning into dancing. It is you and just your grace. Could not have made it without you. Hey. Could not have sailed through without you. Your loving kindness, grace and mercy brought me through. So the essence of my grace is centered on your grace. I could not have made it without you. Hey, could not have sailed through without you. By your loving kindness and grace and mercies brought me through. So the essence of my faith is all centered on your grace.
Hello, Reverend. What's your name? All right.
The essence of my faith is centered on your grace.
I want to phone say Adam.
You have been my doctor on that sick bed. By your stripes, I am healed, I am free. So the essence of my faith is because of your great
one fine chair.
We are excited and honored to have here tonight one of Ghana's.
One more time. There goes Nana Ajo of Dada. Also, Beponi Senku.
World Cup record, and we always beat top 2 teams. I mean, we've even met world number ones before, Asia, Italy, Asia, Czech, Asia. We've met Germany, and we've held our own. I can say that we have arrived on the world stage. Let them come. They should bring it on. Yeah, they should bring it on.
This World Cup in November will be really
exciting. It will be exciting. But I must conclude on the fact that only 5.
It's always been about craft for us. It always will be. We're guided by its possibilities. To improve, we seek excellence. It's about passion, inspiration. Embrace the journey. Fill your world with craft. Lead them along.
All right,
American College of Education is for you, the working professional who needs to find a balance between everyday life and advancing your career.
ACE has helped me develop a perspective that I didn't have before.
The flexibility of ACE being online is amazing. I wanted to continue my education but not get into any more debt. At any stage in your life, you can continue to grow.
The professors at ACE were always accessible.
A leader in online learning, American College of Education is your roadmap to success.
Countries from Africa going to the World Cup now. It has to stop. And I'm glad they are promising some reforms in 2026, and we'll all be watching closely. I mean, we'll share some of the teams, some of the countries. Look, all the 10 teams on Ball playoff. Look at the quality of the quality. Look at the quality. Can you imagine, Tunisia, Egypt? I mean,
Nigeria even will not be going to the World Cup.
And then I don't want to, in these matters, sovereign nations, but say footballer. I mean, and look,
European teams,
they've cheated us for too long. Those promised reforms in there, we are all monitoring keenly, as you said, Basso, and
I think
they must open up the space.
10 teams from Africa will not be bad.
Will not be bad at all. Even 15 will not be bad. Let's stop this discrimination and get serious. Look, Ian Kanu, in a lot of these European teams, where
and as I see it, we fire NDC for Papa.
A lot of the players
are very important.
Yeah. You will see an Italian World Cup winning team. Now, so you will see, a lot of Africans there, including Ghanaians. France.
Alright, you mean talk me na medin chia so mad of war. Medin chia mad of war ne anum nyina what here. Sabre mamen chia Kizito. Na ebento anti again so ewo New Jersey. Kizito New York. And a fementia Uncle Joe and so New Jersey. Of 3 miles of New Jersey. And Chankom Uncle Frank of Edmonton.
Se osoro tai wechi masemyimo wa wari semyimo akwentio musemi.
Let me share the political Mayweather, a free bones. Amusakodom and so war Toronto. Gifty Abasa of Toronto. Now me share Uncle Ya John. Na baby Uncle Ya John will be an man said it. If we say last week, Yantias and Pat, and say the firstborn. What Danny Benkum so to be first Aquanya na mama, ya papa, ya penny, Uncle Ya John. Mama no shed it. Ah, Mr. Sawa, Uncle Ya John, the phone number piano. I best stress a mripamu. Now our friend na one man shed it. Am I? That in the number no so better in case it say Wunia, so that you can call him and console him. I'm ready to say mono I am ready. I'm in Fantias on Kuma Mea Minia. Now says man of Worcester, Massachusetts. And Antia come out here with you
when you swadi huni wakoma swadie jidi se epejina
Mama Chana na Akosia of New York. Akosia the English lady of New York. Jessica Mami of New York. Boachiado Ejakwaku
wakoma swadie jidi se ebebemu. Eya watching the trail we say we are ankonam Nasu antisa Asurita wechi Oh Osambu meradinti wakane hontan se onya wuta Kobe yasye Erati kawu Eya watching the trail we say we are ankonam Nasu
Amincha of our community and Tiagi, and so New York and Numre. Open your circle for and so New York and Chia and Pro Emma. Now, Mentia on Mania Champo. Open your Mania Champo. Mr. Tommy, Mr. Buama, even to Sister Philly. And Sister Juliana, and you know now Toronto, and you mean Chiang come out.
Nasu antisa, Asurita wechi. Oh, Osambu meradinti wakane hontan se onya wuta. Kope yasye erati yawu. Eya wajin the trail say, we are ankunam.
Naminchana na Queen of Wazini, Atlanta, Georgia. I've been to a Ben Rivers, Pani Kwame Boateng, and you know Atlanta. Konowukaya, Ghana money, and Mr. and Mrs. Mary Sapo, and so Alexandra, Virginia. Namincha Mary Sechi, and so our Maryland. Gigo is in Maryland. Mr. Frank. Mr. Frimpong, rather, is also in the Maryland. And then one would say from Maryland and then in Patamo, Virginia, and it took Romo. One would say from Philly, and you have not been so anyone did here.
Look, Colorado, we get it. There are too many car insurance commercials, and they're obnoxious. We're Root, and we do car.
All right. So need your button jump. No way in Yamia. Already. That's right. Also, Nyame Otiasida. Anton Ponuwada. Mamincha Mr. President, UK. Now able to Achi Manchester, UK. Achi's friend Kofi, Manchester, UK. Anyone who tell live from UK, you know, and you rain. And Mr. Santo of Italy, Rome. Akwati Bebe, Italy. Mr. Franco, Austria, or Sweden, one of those areas. Anyone who tell so from Germany, and you rain Chianco Papa. Mamincha Kepona and another con. I was Seattle, Washington State. Sewa, sister bracket, sister Sewa, I'm powerful bracket too. And so tell live from London. And you rain come Sister Flora, Princess Flora Entry, Wisconsin, and Chiacoman will be saying, Dr. Two, I was Georgia, and you rain Chiacoman. All right.
For too long.
And I want to say, and I want to tell my Jim
those reforms in there, we are all monitoring. As I said, Basso, and
I think
they must open up the space.
10 teams from Africa will not be bad.
Will not be bad at all. Will not be bad at all. Even 15 will not be bad. Look, I mean, let's stop this.
Okay. And I have a shania baby and Samonia Shania. A course on our watching, Winim Sana watching, now your Mampani, His Excellency, Amenado Dankwa Kufado, ne birthday, 78. My man, wow, sha, Papa, you didn't fear so, and you're Juma Obo. Yana, me who send ya, and this if one, I can't send be, Editia, your Mampania, na, Chese. A young one, and so a mammy. If you say, as encophobia in Sadi, that's true. Encophobia and the Enswadi. And then, ye basha near Kamua Sembibri. A year MP from North Town, a quabula, a friend of Kojato block, and then, on only a little showing. Kwambia so ono ena yede no ebeye show ya yede eba eno nti odofo enyiwa fidie ni free WhatsApp obi text obi na one journey in life enti muntie we emai.
Watch us, and see the things we are sharing with you. In Ghana's road network statistics 2017 to 2021. Network size 2017 now 78,402 kilometers. Projected 2021 94,203 kilometers. Length of network by road class. And you know you to Facebook. In the length of network by road class, trunk roads, 14,583 kilometers. Projected, 14,948. And we projected now, baby, the asterisks, the ministry is still validating the data. In the who projected our asterisk, for example, network size, 2021 projected, 94,203 kilometers, no. A provisional into the data is still being validated. But for the length of network by road class, I don't know, asterisk be not just I do not validate here into trunk roads, no, and feeder roads. 2017, 48,357 kilometers. 2021, 50,775. Urban roads, 2017, 15,462 kilometers. Projected 2021, 28,480 kilometers. Percentage of paved, 23 kilometers in 2017, now 27%. Percentage unpaved, 77% in 2017, now 73%. Road condition mix, good road, 2017 39%, 2021 44%. Fair road, 2017 32%, 2021 34%. Poor, 29 in 2017, 22 in 2021. Roads Ministry etumi ede atuja said munyina mo hwe on Facebook no almost say it can be noted from the table above that the network is composed of both paved and unpaved roads. However, it is significant to note that the majority of roads, over 70% in the road network, are unpaved. Technically, any activity on the road amounts to construction. Hence, His Excellency the President's statement that so far more roads have been built, improved, and upgraded than at any other equivalent period under any government in the history of Ghana. Paved roads, On paved roads, key activities that have been undertaken include minor rehabilitation and upgrading, partial reconstruction and asphalt overlays. On paved roads. On the unpaved roads, however, activities mainly undertaken include grading, graveling, re-graveling, and spot improvement. In an answer to a question posed by Honorable Eric Affle, the Honorable Minister of Roads and Highways stated on 15 February 2022 in Parliament that a total of 4,263 kilometers had been constructed.
Yes, I'm one function. I'm say, for some reason, every so. When you and your man, or Mampenny, acquire or dear good form a war or my gun. And no NDC for say, well, woman, near a sample for Bossu away. NDC for no, yeah, just say, and Nutina make us say, NDC for no, I say. I don't know the way you best describe the NDC. Should I say, Bibia ni wa wom. Bibia ni wa NDC for no ehu say. Adi we die yehu. Enti no crack say ewo ho. Eno na ye bisa say eye baye ana abro ana sa hwaya. Why these people cannot see not even one single thing? Yeah, Omanpanyi adanadie ana wodi aba ewo oman Ghana. Na niena me bono na me pese me hu Mr. Musa obi tie me near so our parliament honorable Afinyo Markin and Okoja to Ablakwa and Sembina so if you don't know who copy Mr. First send him. Why copy piano first send him na memona here papa na yehu senior and near mano. Sit here. Obit my the DNC. No crana, Yamre, NDC number. Made up my the DNC. NDC no one factor. Then before we are bronze some for. More munya YouTube nibin. Mesamo, and yet DNC, NDC, where typing typo error. And see, it is our own function. Reverend Samuel, ultimate Reverend. Hello, Reverend. Okay. I think that Reverend Bettyman can better. Reverend. All right. One more thing. Reverend. Reverend. Why you? Reverend Otimenka. All right. Reverend Timenka. Emrepamuno. Yeneno ebedi enkomo. Mami je semese enya voice ni biemu na ya hesania. Enema esitie ewa ha. Very important.
Baby,
Mama ye fe bia ku ye ni odo e fa so ye many. Now many ye yakasara ya padea. Ya na no di abebrese ye de to ma ye. Enchi asemena se yesu ka ni. Anya sabe dachi chiliba abe boye ko. Winia susu bele baby. Apagana. Agana beyo. Eye yo defemi noaro. Susu bele baby. Apagana. Agana beyo. Eye yo defemi noaro. Batana, Yamisha no da. I'm a penny dara, now I'm on rodo. Eyasa se batana, enter up. Edia hoku any baby as ya subia. If you are someone else, yes, I'm gonna. Anya sapa, that chiripa, never be way for. India, Susu, baby. Awagana, Nagana Bayo, Ayo, Minoro, Social Baby, Awagana, Nagana Bayo, Ayo, Minoro.
Putting out pictures, they should add videos, they can even do animations, and to see that it's internal. If you don't follow the international media, they follow the international investors, the markets, they still are not responding positive. There's still a cloud of resentment because Omni is based on the recent Supreme Court decision. As recent as 9th March, the Supreme Court was clear. So if we tried to do the same thing after you had walked out, it did not hold. The Supreme Court said it's a nullity. The budget was not rejected. How can you then say that you 136 more E-Levy has been approved? How can you say that? The cost in there, we know that. Look, talk to all the constitutional lawyers. Your case now, your water act is open and shut. You're controverting, totally unimpeachable. I don't see how there can be any announcement unless the Supreme Court says,
we are departing from our earlier ruling.
And no, they have to tell us why. What are the reasons? What really has happened?
Others have said,
what new law has been detected?
Others have said, Sami, the Supreme Court can decline jurisdiction. In that, the Supreme Court has said earlier rulings they will not be allowed to be reduced to a trial court. And that before you invoke a jurisdiction, it was say either on constitutional interpretation and now say there is dissenting opinion on the understanding of what they do a constitutional provision. For example, say earlier in the Justice Abudulai case, there was clearly dissenting views on what constitutes the quorum for decision making, the quorum for business to start. Some are not bothered on, interpretation to 1041. They don't seem to be an issue about the fact that you have 138 to be able to make a decision. Why go to the Supreme Court? Why not the High Court?
Brilliant question. The Supreme Court very limited jurisdiction. The apex court of the land, very hallowed chambers. You don't just, rush there with any mundane thing. We are conscious of that. We know that, and we discuss that. Now, as I said, Wukai said, Supreme Court, jurisdiction, mandate, and interpretation and enforcement. We are going there.
for enforcement. They must enforce their decision, earlier decision, to set aside this 29th month travesty of justice. Because what has happened now is actually disrespect to the Supreme Court. It is contemptuous of the court. And we are asking that the enforcement jurisdiction should be activated, and the Supreme Court should set aside the accustomed. We are clear. We've considered all of these options. And Putin said, we have a lot of law lecturers. With all due respect, people who have taught the law for many years, decades. People like Dominic small legal brains. People like Harvard trained you can be rest assured. The leader in Kasa, about 20 years at the bar, the Honorable Haruna Idrisu. We have discussed these matters. It's been well considered, and we are clear in our minds. We have the mandate. Now, Mateso said, Ebia can say, don't worry, we have a strategy, and we are going to urge the court to do what they did to Ayeni in the election petition. The special prosecutor Martin Amenado, the age matter, and just play delay tactics so that by the time you realize Ghanaians have paid and all that. That is when you sit down as plaintiffs and allow that. We are not going to allow that. And there are clear constitutional provisions when the Chief Justice, who must carry out his work, and all of us as public officials, if we must do our work and we derelict, we abdicate. There are consequences. We are not going to sleep on our rights at all. We're not going to allow these games, because fortunately, they are talking and saying it, threatening openly. So, case, no, don't worry, 2025. 2026. What they are planning and how they. And I do not think the Supreme Court will lower itself to be used for such political machinations as it's the NPP headquarters. There are men and women there who are respected. I have always said, even when you disagree with their judgments, no crime, and say will scandalize you, you must have enormous respect for them. To practice the law and get to that level, and people, because, and particularly those of us who are key functionaries of the three arms of government. If you show disrespect to any other arm, Kaiser, at the end of the day, there is collateral damage. It's the entire, so when we say government, it's three arms that make up that government, and you are indirectly scandalizing, all the three arms. There has to be that mutual respect. Share their counsel and territory in Parliament. We accorded them that respect. The Speaker duly acknowledged them. We rose up, for them to enter and to process out and all of that. There's enormous respect for them. When we have to take our oath of office. And then when their budgets come before us, we must then approve and all of that. There is that, relationship, working relationship that must be based on mutual respect. Those who are making those claims out there, Omunkai said, in the process, they are really scandalizing the court, making it look the Supreme Court is at their beck and call. And Omona only determine when the Chief Justice will call such an important case. And you see, at the end of the day, everybody is watching. And in this country, sovereignty resides in the people. The people who really are our employers, who have the finances, they are watching. They are assessing us. They are marking us. They will be observing, say, Justice Abdullahi or filing it was dealt with expeditiously. They are down for Richard Sky. Or no, dealt with expeditiously. They said that, of course, they have become mute because of the Justice Abdullahi case. Probably at some they should have probably consolidated.
we have seen how the Supreme Court can be expeditious, can apply a certain sense of urgency in these matters. If suddenly on this matter, cold feet be detected, what does that even do to the reputation, the image of the defense court? I'm not sure they will fall for that.
Apart from the substantive beliefs are most people, is it part of most party we said you stay the implementation of the E-Levy, which has now been assented to, thereby becoming law? We've been told by the finance minister that May 1st, they are almost starting implementing. Stay of execution be stay the implementation of the E-Levy.
It is a matter that is under consideration. My colleagues I am disclosing too much of our strategy, but let me just say it's really under consideration, because some of us take the view if we don't take that path, Finance Minister Aka said they are putting in place measures almost by 1st May latest, almost starting implementation, almost starting EG2. Now, if we sit and allow, and if by 1st May we see there are some delays and all of that, and we don't take those proactive steps, what will have happened? And he said,
You're talking about a first-generation American from the streets of the Imperial Valley who rose to beat the odds. She worked nights and weekends till she earned herself a master's degree. She was running in a marathon when a man behind her collapsed from cardiac arrest, and using her experience saved this man's life. So why do I think there should be more people like Carmen Bravo in this world? Because that man was me.
Is your staff onboarding process a bit of a sinking ship? You need your new hires engaged throughout the onboarding process so they can hit the ground running on their first day. And now you can with Bamboo HR. Onboarding with Bamboo HR makes for smooth sailing by taking less time, streamlining processes, and keeping your new hires engaged. So you can let people spend less time on paperwork and more time getting to know each other. Feel free to create better first days with Bamboo HR.
we would have caused irreparable damage, irreparable loss to Ghanaians. Because if by the time a Supreme Court be determined, like I said, look, this matter, you should have known better, you didn't have the quorum, we set it aside, it's now void, it's of no effect, there's no E-Levy passage. How do Ghanaians get their money back? How do we retrieve that money? And how do we even get government to return those amounts to, electronic, service users? I am one of those who believes we need to take some of those proactive steps. But at this point, it's still under discussions. It's still under considerations. Okay. And it's interesting, sir. I've just been sent the copies of what the Attorney General Godfrey Dame, filed in court in the Godfrey Dame,
in the Abudulai case.
Justice Abudulai case. Okay, sir. Article 1041, in fact, deals with two things. One, the manner in which a decision on a matter is generally determined to have been made on the matter, which is set as a majority of members present and voting. And two, the number of members of parliament who must be present before a decision is made, which is set as at least half of all the members of parliament. For the current composition of parliament, that is 275 members, that number clearly must be 138. Thus, for the purposes of Article 104, that is taking a decision on any matter in Parliament, at least 138 members must be present, and out of this number, a majority must have voted on the issue. Any other construction will manifestly do unwarranted violence to the clear words of that provision. Unwarranted violence to the clear words of that provision. You can virtually carry Attorney General's arguments and just send it to court on this particular matter. Yes. Now, me perceive me responded to some very unfortunate reaction and a perception are building since
against minority members.
Yes, the minority.
Answer now reaction. Let me ask this question after.
Okay, no problem.
There are, and I think that question is what will lead us into that reaction after. There are those who believe that the strategy you adopted World Cup because a game of numbers.
Yeah.
In the House at the time and the records and proceedings, number 136 members.
Yeah.
Because Judge Quason, it's been proven it's not absent.
Yes.
In the number 136, the majority at the time, and so no more 136 in the chamber. First line of voting, voice vote. The layman would want to know, sir, and for why didn't you use that route? Because Mokole for division, it would have been open so much on important rights. The numbers not simply exporting the rice. This whole way, why couldn't have proceeded any further?
Rice production, of course, so say.
Eddie Kine, the Honorable Judge Quason, as I say, in his defense, I don't want his constituents and Ghana to think that he is an irresponsible member of parliament, Omba Parliament, particularly on such an important day. The Honorable Quason will be a Minim, which we share the same floor, and he's my lunch partner. Very decent, calm,
and that's an opportunity.
Nice gentleman. Philanthropist by excellence. Or Canada, he always shows me and no wonder say, he set that record in his constituency. Even when we lost the presidential. He's really very fine gentleman. And you'll be on his own volition, on Parliament, on your records. As we say in local parlance, it's not a kubo, the legal machinations are possible. And he was, first of all, that morning, very early, he had to, it was before the High Court, on the 29th, on some of those criminal charges. And it's also all part of the strategy. And I'll come to the larger machinations, of course, of that day. When he said that day, the Northern MPs were invited to join the president. Yes, the Commissioner of Tamale Interchange. Another invitation. Meanwhile, we arrive in Parliament to see the Race Minister in Parliament ready to vote.
As part of the PF,
I'll come to all those machinations, of course. The Honorable Judge but because of those claims, and then I said, even the appeal, the stay of execution against the Cape Coast High Court decision said he shouldn't hold himself as MP. He had lost that, and his lawyers had gone back at the time filing other papers, and they had advised, hey, be careful. If you go into the chamber, wait. So we were communicating with his lawyers because they were filing some papers to see how at least he can have some safeguards, because we didn't want him to be in contempt of court. Let the records reflect, sir. Because of the legal machinations and non a keeping out, and which would reduce our numbers to 136. Now,
NetSuite Cloud ERP is a shared database that allows different groups within your organization to access the same data catered to their specific needs over the internet. With NetSuite ERP, you avoid upfront costs for all computing infrastructure and software licenses, minimize the cost maintaining and supporting an ERP application, implement cloud ERP applications faster, and access the system and business data from anywhere at any time.
We are not a socialist government. We believe in the private sector.
Full-on, tasty yogurt, wildflower honey in every cup, just a touch, extra creamy, oh so dreamy, farm-fresh whole milk, scoops like velvet,
Buy it, stack it, snack it, shelve it. Sure, or do that. Real fruit, ripe and sweet. Flavour that sweeps you off your feet. Spoon it, swirl it, large or little. And mixed berries, so very satisfying. Noosa yogurt, it's mesmerising. Noosa, full-on tasty yogurt.
Yet me the majority, they had 136 in the chamber. All right, that is true.
1992.
However,
1992,
we were smart enough to detect that an ambulance had arrived. And the Honorable Ebenezer Kojokum was in the ambulance. Indeed, our leadership did some moves to check, to look through, and be sure that. And today the speaker confirmed, so also running the checks. Our ambulance. Into more 136, 136. Why you should have put it to a vote? No. They will have called for division, and division, it takes time. You're walking through the aisle and all of that. It will have given our colleagues on the other side enough time to wheel him in, to wheel the Honorable Kojokum in, either on wheelchair or stretcher. And that will have given them 137. Unless we were ready to raise objection, say, ABI, he doesn't have the sound mind and all of that. And no, will it have been upheld? You don't know. And no doctor is around to do those checks. You know, and how will we even come across Obi or Yari and we are being so hard on him? And we considered all these options. What would the same Ghanaian say? Say we are being inhuman, we are being, you know, this your colleague. Yari to me to be Argentina. We are so mean and we are being heartless and all of that. We considered all those options and we said no. Fortunately for us, our colleagues are short of one person. Our intel shows that the Honorable Ajwasafa, our dear sister, is still outside. No matter what they do, they can't go beyond 137. Instead of going to have a fight, trying to prevent a sick person from entering the chamber to vote. And the speaker has constantly said, look, all those things that cause all those fights, the brawls and all of that, you're careful. And we all agree, look, we are all honorable members. We are parents. Our children, when you go home, children ask questions. My children are critical. Daddy, what was that? Why were you people fighting? And you meet diplomats, the international community, and we all have to be conscious. Climate in
sorry if I'm belaboring this point.
These continuous fights, you know, fisticuffs, blows, you don't know, yes, and you don't know who is even going to take advantage.
They are spending on rice importation.
Look at what has happened in Mali, Burkina Faso, Guinea, and all of that. There's a certain cool contagion. We don't want that. We consider all those options. But at the end of the day, people think, look, it's a chess game. And look, one day, some of us will write a book. They have cost over the last 5 months, from November to this month of March. What we've gone through, the maneuvers. Even this sitting of Tuesday 29 was a surprise. They didn't tell us. The business statement of Friday, they didn't have E-Levy in it for the ensuing week. Yes, we even asked that E-Levy, they didn't give us a date.
But the business committee is made up of members.
Yes. We were taken by surprise. And Kai said, this is a period that Parliament, we've had to adjourn on countless occasions because we don't have because of quorum. At all times, we have been the majority. Then suddenly, Tuesday, all of them are present. And they were seated by 9:30, even before 10. Yes, Tuesday the 29th. Until the intel we picked over the weekend, it was clearly confirmed when we arrived in Parliament. Until when we picked the intel, when him said some of our colleagues were even abroad, we had to fly down Honorable Ahiafo. We had to fly down Honorable Mahama Yariga. He was in Sierra Leone on an ECOWAS mission. He had to be flown down.
Honorable Dr. Stoffy was doing a program at the borders to celebrate the reopening at Elubo. The Honorable Teddy, the Ayeswano MP. We had to, yes. If people in your accident, many colleagues who were scheduled for surgery, there was one of our colleagues who were leaving. Doctor said, look, you have to go Monday. We have to curtail all of them. You can check these things.
Based on Intel.
No,
but my surprise is the business committee decisions cannot be made without the minority leader.
But and even if you recall, the speaker even spoke to surprises. Eka said, look, both sides should stop these surprises. More surprising here with this E-Levy today. More surprising me with your walkout. I mean, I can't continue to be, presiding over a house of surprises. It's been a cat and mouse chess game. Everybody wanting to catch the other by surprise. Look, people should give us some. It's not been easy to keep E-Levy out for 5 good months. Now, those who are saying we should have gone in to have that fight, what really will happen? That fight, what will it have achieved? We said, if eventually the fight doesn't yield results, and the speaker has warned, don't tolerate this fight, criticals trying to prevent, and it's not good. I'm even sure that on humanitarian grounds, Obiabehu, the Honorable Kudoku Mobo, like I said, so it will have been 137, 136 because we didn't have questions because of the legal machinations against him. If we had gone in, to me, that would have been a bigger backlash.
YouTube Music Premium is an experience that gives you complete control of your music. So you can listen ad-free, download music for offline play, and keep your songs playing in the background. Get YouTube Music Premium.
The same Ghanaians, analysts Becca said, you know the numbers. Why did you just walk into to be slaughtered? You just committed political suicide. People don't understand. People should give us some credit. There's been a lot of thinking going on in all of these considerations. We decided, the best thing is to stage there is here 27th November. 26th November. Walk it out to deny us a quorum, and so the budget was said not to be rejected. It is time to also adapt that same strategy. It worked for the goose, it should work for the gander. We adapted it and decided to stay. And that is how come we denied them the quorum. It is a say, look at all these laughable arguments. You all didn't rush out early. But even if you didn't rush out early on the second reading, or have a consideration stage, how about the third reading? That cannot work. And then Anopawe Namikai say, Honorable Majority Leader Chairman is supposed to say, at some point we saw some people coming back in to take their baths and to look for certain things. I mean, it is all laughable. We've caught them. They didn't expect, say, we will have thought on our feet so quickly. They thought we will also allow ourselves to just, get in and be slaughtered. They set the trap, but the trap didn't work. It didn't catch us. People should give us credit. Yeah, meaning, sir, trust in politicians is at an all-time low.
On the issue of Adriana,
there is no way we will sacrifice our conscience, your legacy. And look, this matters. Our colleagues were angry today because they were absent.
The chiefs of these food products
youth groups calling them.
Some have said,
sometimes even internal opponents taking advantage. Okay, you are not to be trusted. When you're honest, next primaries will deal with you. They are not matters that are life matters. Look, your political career can come to an end because of E-Levy and how you conduct yourself. If it emerges, what could you bribe and now you've been induced and are compromised. So we have been very alert and in each other's keeper, and we have been very certain in our way about this E-Levy war. It's not a battle, it's a war. We have to be resolute, we must be united, and we must be very tactical. Think on our feet and be smart about it. This was the best option available to us.
To walk out, it came in the spell.
$350
at that time, not confirm
the Korea could do $1,200 per metric ton in 18 months.
Yes, we sent some agents and assignments to snoop around.
In that short period?
Earlier. And I said, there was a 30-minute
production because
and speaker by
at the same time
of the debate. And it was during that break.
Foodstuffs and items.
I mean, subsequently, I say because I saw a statement from ASEPA saying it was an empty ambulance and all of that. But we don't have cause to doubt.
What the speaker said.
Yes, the speaker confirmed today, and then our emissaries are
and then all farm haulage to the markets and so and also
what they saw, what they believe, they saw. We really be surprised. MPP be ready to make sure. Because look at this E-Levy, they've not been able to present it in many weeks.
$7
and then to decide on that day, 29, the president's birthday, said they were determined to give the president a birthday gift. It means they had really done their homework. And in the numbers game, it was clear what was playing out before our very eyes.
Price of food
we have managed to keep Kwesi out to the court process. Now, even though we don't have Address Afam, we can bring Kwesi. He's agreed to come in an ambulance. Kojo Kum in an ambulance. That gives us 137. Their number is now reduced to 136. So we will beat them 137, 136. Beat them to
hasn't changed.
I'm sure that in more analysis, they didn't envisage we will pull this fast one. And we have done that in the national interest. And we are now going to ensure that the courts will declare what has happened. It is totally unconstitutional. There's no doubt about that.
Because you are a senior member of the House, and as we based on the Supreme Court number 3,
but don't forget,
which was
planting for food
clearly settles 1041 and what it entails.
Shouldn't the speaker into the area?
Who, when presented with the situation, said,
the latest entrance to
clearly
agriculture, politicians.
Politicians,
yes, in the north. Yes, people are going into rice production, soya production, maize production in a commercial way. Planting for food and jobs. There's an aspect of it for commercial farmers. I have a SAPIP.
Then the Supreme Court will then have the way and say, okay, we recently ruled the Parliament now I wait here, then it's a closed referencing 50 acres.
Clear.
No, I totally disagree. And the Supreme Court will have to be mindful of implications of that.
Very successful. You see, I'm looking at it.
It will be very damaging.
4,000 hectares.
To be very damaging.
You know, in the northern Savannah.
And that takes us back to the political question doctrine.
The acreages,
separation of powers. Jean-Jacques Rousseau, and all of those things.
Now,
all these theories.
Tractors in the
16th century, 17th century. Now, so
tractors at all.
You decided in the Justice Abdullahi case to
inquires every day, hundreds of them.
Struck down a provision in the standing order. That is how far. You went in as the speaker, he called it a reckless engagement into parliament. It was a very bold
in the right quantity. That's all more to away. Whatever we lose in terms of lowering of application will make up the expanded acreages. And no be a hydrogen. No fertilizer. It's only the grains. Grains, mainly that, and then Katia Krabi. So, but the bulk of Ghanaians, and you win you did buy banchini board there for fufunum, yams, and we have fertilizer. So it is a bit because aduane boy ding. Then so boy ding na omo wetin kan e kan. Udu Kumasi a different story. Aduane boom
in Kumasi.
Oh yes, and beyond. Ko Western region. Body pa pro share go. Santiachem omo kwa ko bie market e wo Wagadugu. Said 20-30 trucks a day of plantain and so top. It is all in crying now, so I do any boy there in crying and I'm making all the free. You know, my women or they are all the way these high prices of transport near daddy. You also did so. Now I won't cry, no try the body. Well, my buying production centers in there. And this this out Trankana, so Ghana, a boarding, a boarding. Could be so the body award Western North, no one can show.
Yeah, but say Nipano, Ebia Nipano because of the boy, you know. Say Ebia me Ghana Hana me on the incline amete. Minim body, minim techiman, miniman incline. Right. Me ko a dream ewan crime, me portray the anas and the board there. Yes. That is my reality. And yet somebody's reality should not be my reality. Yes, but that makes me like I said, but
the American children say, and only a me majuma. And until I buy high workers all over the country, every district, every nook and cranny, your officers or agriculture officers were almost compiling information. I had the bank and analyzing so that you get a general picture. Into more money, radio. See, that is the kind of information you need. Instead of say, can dear boy in Ghana, yeah, but that's the information not available. We don't have that. Yeah, but it's because you don't ask for it. We don't know how I'm meeting the amount. Because I'll be doing chamber now, let me check your money behind it. Now the trans here. Now if you boss one will say yes.
But again on even PFJ, no, and because I want to board there assembly bear, and I'm excited to know, say, Agogo farmers now could be a whole market in Burkina Faso. Board there because you say PFJ started, you know, a grains near the started.
Oh, yes, it be I would be starting a crab or expanding now, expanding. Now, for no interest, no, but not for funding. You see, agricultural development, you know, and it is a new factory, it is a machine.
Yes.
So, it is a cut fire. To me, you need to do say, hey, I call you, be a miss me. One man come to dog chase. Everyone crying. Me omo ye mo. Me from say. Omo fee. E down. It become a warehouse because I am more na manaba. You are packing on your dabonti. Or change price. I'm not saying cost room what you mean. Oh, there are all kinds of stories, things happening in this country. The transformation is taking place.
But if there is an abundance of, say, plantain and cassava,
yes,
you to me, and find share planting for food and jobs. And I'm a because I'm not
Senka go him. I go him. Plantain festival last year.
Yes.
So in his picture. He's talking about planting for food and jobs. I'm mine there. I will go. I bear the capital of plantain in Ghana.
How so?
Oh, say everything is so. How so say?
No, how so say?
Because interest.
Yes.
The way, and Yamano. The subsidy. You per se increase productivity.
Okay.
Indeed, to start with, grains, a chassis, and more.
Sorghum,
yes, and a bronum chassis. But as we've gone along, every year we were adding to the portfolio. Every year we were adding to the portfolio. After 3 years now, everything is on board. You have to start something. You see, that's a technique of public policy. We need to make us all be at the same time. Resources need their mouths for education. And also decided in terms of priority. Say, then I mean, can Yamana so Jamana can we Amana can we. See, these are all and also share. Now, me, my adjuma all over the world. All over the world for many years. See, I know how these things have worked in other countries. So I experiences in Amenado, and I brought to bear on the strategy for planting for food and jobs.
Okay. In the minimum, say, most starting and
first year, no,
what the grains, no, 6 of them.
Yes.
And no more farmers, no grains, no.
Yeah, more improved seeds. Okay. And then fertilizer at highly subsidized prices to encourage them, because you see, the phobia, phobia. Only here power my Ghana has it. It is all because of market price. Oh, few cry. Oh, first can one. It is to make it easy, no. Yes, I buy fertilizer and I buy bit farm, wood farm. First season, no. It be a 90% subsidy. Hybrid maize, for instance. Near crab by 25 cedis. It do at the moment 3 cities. Just a giveaway. Never so much. Now, all the draft from now, who's well, my own bro. It's all this in the same way. I tell me 25, 30 bags, and a baby had 2, 3 bags, 4 bags, 5 bags. I'm doing him here, and then suddenly he's overwhelmed with production. I would tell me every tongue, a day about the dance, so and I saw to bike, and I saw to Mama Nere, now to me to my school fees, all those things. So, the transformation has been extensive.
And that's for the grains. And more added onto the portfolio. For example, more the body account, and then I'm here body farmers.
Oh, send me the mean, it's all part of it. Say, markets. Say, broadcasters say, I say, we'll have. So we are traders, no, baby, also I'm a call. And yet, maybe be any subsidy. It's all to do with information. You know, the knowledge. Any formula mukrano, a combe fasoya jumano. Me buy now, say me bet 4,400 extension offices on a for Yajuma. Me my head count no. I had only 1,560. 1,560 no. 80%. They were going on pension in the next 2-3 years. There's no extension service. And yet the extension is the linker between technology and the farmer. Yeah. Until I had to quickly go to cabinet, Akufo-Addo's cabinet, to make a case. Say, I mean, high 3,000 extension officers. It's not as if say, every year be a certificate, a diploma, a graduate certificate, so I was given the permit to do 2,700, and instantly we took them on. Give them the orientation, put them out in the field. At the same time, Canadian government on my motorbikes near here, and then NAPCO came. NAPCO also had another 2,000. So then we had a full complement of extension. So when we are part of planting for food and jobs, and they specifically say, just to create the atmosphere for farmers to feel that there's a new opportunity, there's a new spirit coming into the sector.
But back to questions from our listeners, some of them listening to us, as of last week, the planting for food and jobs subsidy inputs have since not been released to farmers, and the farming season has taken off already. That's what we are aware.
It's beginning. This is the beginning.
Okay, of the farming season.
Not all the farms in the forest region. I feel no air pick up. So we are working. We are doing something about training. Oh, definitely. Oh, definitely. You know the inputs. So these are the inputs.
Seedlings.
Yes, seeds. Yes. Okay. And the fertilizers now here come on some. Okay. Until no day. And they say I know is your tongue Kumasi for the last 1 month, every 3-4 days be in Sioto, but Techima in Sionto, Ubusaha and one fee in Sionto, but Ubasunyana is in Seattle. They are afraid that this is the beginning of the season. We are at the end of March, beginning of April.
But I know this time also almost started here.
Oh, I say I feel almost clearing, almost clear. So until we are now moving into the season, until we have a tremine.
Can the minister tell us the current state of these interventions? 70 small-scale chicken processing unit for medium-scale poultry farmers in 35 districts of the Savannah region. This was captured in the 2020 to 2023 medium-term expenditure framework, MTEF. Honorable, where specific?
No, because I want to be sure of my statistics.
Okay.
And it's not everything that I know. Say these near my cancer in you say you feels and you shouldn't worry about it. Our ministry will give him all the statistics that he wants.
On the issue of organic fertilizer production, what has been the ministry's core policy direction for the production of organic fertilizer by local players? Those actively engaged in it are not getting the needed support from the government. Even to get approval for use by Cocoa Board and the ministry is kind of hell for them. And that's another good question. About back to local production of, this time, fertilizers.
Fertilizer, NPK and urea, even inorganic fertilizers, are based on gas, natural gas.
Yes. Okay.
Organic fertilizer there. Any poultry drop is not a friend organic fertilizers. Ghana, any shassia, any pharmacy, Edinsa was swing. The inorganic fertilizer no, and the ma almost among Fanyajuma. They say a whiting, or if we see in Ara, and I'm near Mercoso. COVID in Ukraine a day. In Tiafrena, science I actually for how to apply organic fertilizer. The production of the all canoe is our memo. Now, meaning so here more out the producer. My entrance in and then say a dear one over here. So long as on Casa Bank of Anisika and no never because I had my wow so the charity. We're a big ministry. We're all over the also contacting the district director of agriculture. So we TV handle about region, we handle about headquarters. I
think for most of them, rather than pay an off-taker who would buy the fertilizer when they are ready. You can say we pay license to even sell to Cocoa Board and to sell some to the ministry. Say I'm Toby. Okay.
Private sector. Ubana advertise it or newspapers say pay and never really hear few who was Anyamana.
Yes.
You know, Ubania you should say no cry. Never say a transina a contract.
Okay.
So with a Fabra, you betray and say, now for distributor, provincial and power distributor, I answer for home, but check. Never know. If you say no cry, and once I make a recommendation, the Ministry of Finance for no trial, and the facilitators when a bus Anyamana.
Okay, it is a local producers, may not omit to the standards are more
yes.
The assurance you would bring them on board.
And so because you see your PPR is the Plant Protection Regulatory Services.
Okay.
Or more by law, no the authority to come and check and test to see say the genuine product a bit more plant and no normal certificate. So long as you get that certificate, you're advertising it. Hello. Because it's even enough. That's as if say Ghana produces so much organic fertilizer. Who the you see America say you should be. This is
organic fertilizer.
Hello, me pacho
the application of PPRSD. Now yes, many people could take a sample the laboratory by any who say yes, it is standard now. Why not?
Okay. Obi, so far the Agric Minister's performance has been enviable. The ministry's PR game should be amplified. They are doing so well, yet we are only hearing few. There has been increment in food prices worldwide, but for the timely policies and this performance, that Ghana is not under so much pressure. He should keep up the I don't know why everybody whose voice matters is quiet on what. Okay. Ablade, Ewefie Kuma Zongo. Those are not the issues we are discussing. The MRI issues. Obi, it doesn't. Was it for the minister to say that if we have been able to produce our own, why do we still? If we have been able, okay, why do we still import? They want to use our money, but ask him what measures have they put in place to improve it. Clement, where do I don't really get the message. Frame message what you mean. Obi, I think the minister seems to be over ambitious and exaggerative, but the reality doesn't show on the ground. I really like the policy and the energy the president has put in. When you come to Brekum area, for example, prices of maize and other food stuff keep on escalating. Why doesn't he want to accept that reality? Gusty man in Brekum and on the way, but it comes back to the issue of the price of food prices. Obi, please ask the minister. I learned there is a Ghanaian who has championed the rice production development in Nigeria, which has been a success story for them. And a lot of people have sent me that story. No? What is Hadi and Ghana and even a consultant to the Nigerian?
No, a colleague of parliament.
And that's Jumaudum.
That's right. No, he was with me in parliament. Okay. We were in the same committee, food and agriculture. And cocoa affairs in the Parliament of Ghana. Now, they are all yes, or no Senegalese in Ibako. We worked with them initially, and also Nigeria. But Nigeria, I say, if the program was so successful, why are they coming to Ghana to pick their party?
They are picking party from Ghana?
Oh, yes.
Nigeria?
Yeah. They are making, it's one of the countries who buy who come with number plates. You could see so I don't know buy say calculation. It's only 60,000 metric tons.
60,000?
Yes. It's only 60,000 metric tons. The Rajishino pyramid, yes. It's only 60,000 metric tons. It's nothing. And they brought it from all over Nigeria. So Nigeria, the cost of transport alone of bringing things from Kano to Abuja just to showcase and then taking it back to these places will be maybe 3 or 4 times the cost of production of the rice. I don't see the point.
But it was just for mere PR.
Well, of course. You see, they need to go out. So only more now I was so impressed. Mr. Ghana produced 1 million. Yes. 60,000.
And we produce more paddy than Nigeria.
No. Nigeria produces about 7 million.
7 million?
Yes. And to bring 60,000 into one place to showcase, Oh, I mean, please. I don't want to comment on that.
But and only just something to show, say, the 7 million, maybe as a 7 million target, where something to show, say, it's been a successful project.
Well, not necessarily. Many people say, come self-sufficient in a year. I didn't know Mobane for 5 years. For 5 years. Now, Bane, to borders in Namo, affecting young Ghana. And Yama was said to Nigeria cotton, the Nigeria for the bar cotton. Nina, no, I could see say. So, until Sanyamano, we met me the rice, 60,000 there. I will go across Sport Stadium.
Just to show,
but what's the meaning? What does it mean? What are you trying to demonstrate?
No, so maybe to demonstrate, so we took that bold decision to ban rice importation into Nigeria, and we decided to grow our own, and we've done it. Yatimia produces 7 million.
No, but yes, 7 million of the bar, or the 60,000. So we don't have to demonstrate with 60,000. I hope you are getting my point.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a waste of money. We say transport alone to bring from Kano a ton of rice paddy from Kano all the way to Abuja. and send it back. I wouldn't do anything like that. But anyway, we're in Ghana.
No, but I think the spirit behind the panel message, you know, and it's if there is a Ghanaian out there helping them to achieve the successes now, I don't know tap from the panel.
No. Let's say, but I make say they're all part of what we are doing, planting for food and jobs. Odu was very much part of it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes. I mean, he's not a stranger to me at all. No.
Where's that, Obi? Please kindly ask Dr. Efria Koto for me. My friend is into pig farming in Asaman Tamfoe in the Tiwa East District. He needs assistance from the ministry. What should he do? Master P in London.
Uncle, any district director of agriculture, or any problem will be on okay. It will be solved. Every district in Ghana, a district director of agriculture. Okay. All the 16 regions are regional directors of agriculture. Under the district director of agriculture, almost so many extension officers, statistical officers, agriculture engineers, all kinds of people. In the area, officer or
good. Wait, sir, Obi, please, are you aware that we can engage in any kind of farming activity in any of our MMDAs? It can be crop farming, animal farming, or aquaculture. Please tell our minister to replace the PFJ with one district, one farm. Kobi Ewo Kade.
One farm pay for one day, said it's more than Kobe with 2 more days.
So, okay. Where's the Obi? Ask the Great Minister the update on the one village, one dam and its impact on the planting for food and jobs. George Quatin in Adenta.
The impacts.
Yes.
Oh, obviously, so is a northern region. There were only one rainy season. I started May for 4 months back. Nature. And this is when you running water, river water or lake or something. Yes. It means that the next 8 months and what you will say go Obona or train say Yango Pomba Mensua to build. In Tiama dams where papa and our dams unfortunately they body. So the capital expenditure on creating a dam no very expensive. 3 dams here rehabilitated, built in the middle 1970s. It's cost the government of Ghana $150 million
just to rehabilitate.
Yes, and expand. So, until years to a dafo. Until now, that's when the idea came. Say, villages no, to fanye. They share as under special Ministry of Special Initiative.
Yes.
Now to monetize no, a be no etintim a be so anye. Now to take it forward no, you say also in the Ministry of Food and Agriculture and also by under Ghana Irrigation Development Authority. No more can somehow we can take over and make sure
and manage those dams.
Yes. Now the any jumano. If you can be first, I be juma. Now the jumano so see a team more for Phononia.
Okay. Now, more warehouses, are they functional?
They've been handed over to me. 80 warehouses.
80 warehouses.
Yes.
To our Greek ministry.
Yes.
Okay.
50 of them were built by the Ministry of Special
Development Initiative.
And 30 of them by us.
Okay.
You see, Amenado, more or less, are ready. They are ready, and there's a kind of marketing to be. So officially, they've been handed over to me. But the Adebayano already. A lot of them, farmers now, they moved in. They moved in now. We said there's a big need for warehousing. So now, the authority, Grace Development Authority, is a cabinet. The Parliament we intend to hand over access to them. No more use to trade. I just say during the harvest period now, if you ball from no ato a kusum. But say pebrea, if you